Hey everybody, welcome back to the episode on Mighty Mall Shop Creations. Today I'm going to be showing you my final on my Chateau Thierry France 1920s hill climb crash diorama. So without further ado, let's roll the intro. Alright, so as you can see, there's the diorama. I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. I'll start from where I got this kind of idea from, because I don't really build in this 132 scale. I mean, there's my hand for comparison. It's pretty small compared to my normal 124 scale model kits. And again, this is diorama. I don't really do those often, but I did do an Isle of Man one a couple months ago. So it probably seems like I'm lying, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have done quite a few dioramas now I'm thinking about.
You better take that back. Edit it out.
Yeah. No, I'm leaving it in. So basically, I purchased this, just the Bugatti and these three other 132 scale, crappy, kits. They're all kind of missing parts and stuff. From Ken from the Model Club in like February, I think. At the February meeting, and I worked on it. I think I just mainly deconstructed the Bugatti first, and I did quite a lot to the Bugatti. Actually, I would take it up and show you it, but I've taken photos. I airbrushed the paint on, and I hand painted the 72 on it, because I was replicating an actual photo, and we have these cool little display cards that I made of the real photo of the car.
Yeah, it was actually like a short movie.
Yeah, on YouTube you can actually watch the video of it crashing.
You can see the poor guy getting ejected too. Like he
didn't die or anything. He was good.
It was a miracle.
But there's the dented hood. I'll get into that in a second. I added this headlight here. I think it was a side view mirror, and I just put it on there because it didn't come with any. Oh yeah, here, I'll get my sausage fingers out of the way. I had the side view mirror here as a headlight. I scratch built this. I think it's the brakes.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. The handbrake. I mean, what other kind of brakes did they have back then? I scratch built the steering wheel because it didn't have one. I added this crushed little windshield post, kind of replicating the one from the, actual photo. This little piece of debris is also just to replicate from the photo. There's a piece of debris kind of in the same area. I also scratch built the gas cap. Made it smaller so it would fit the scale, and I also cut out a section of hood. You can't see it, but I have photos. I cut out a section of hood, and I replaced it with tinfoil, and then I dented it to replicate this photo right here, because this is the same exact car in the same exact, well, not the same exact photo, but you can see it's pretty dented and crunchy and stuff. So I decided to do that. Yeah, and then I also kind of altered the wheels a little bit so it sits like this permanently, because in the photo you can see it looks like it's kind of leaning, sort of like the suspension got totally messed up in the crash. I mean, obviously the front, but I'm talking about the rear. Because I don't know, I just altered the wheels in a little bit and kind of upward or lowered them down a bit more to make it look a bit more squished and stuff. I think it worked well. I also just added this piece of styrene and just cut it to size. I also added a wire on it, and then there's grass around there. I was actually super impressed with the grass. There, you can see the wheels there. They're all a little bit janky and stuff. The grass, oh man, I used AK.
Yeah.
I went to Daly's Hobby and I picked up some, I think it was AK. It's in this closet. Here it is. This is the grass that I used, partially of the grass. This grass flocking early diorama stuff from AK, amazing. And there's a lot of it. They have bigger containers, but I just decided to get this one because it has so much. Like the darker tufts, like here and a bit here and some over here, that's this stuff. And then like to blend it with the lighter stuff, that was just our own mix of
like static grass,
yeah,
long train stuff.
Yeah, like various.
But the AK stuff is
it looks it's so nice because
it's easy to apply too.
Yeah,
static grass can be fiddly and a lot messy. And
well, whatever. Static grass, I find it lays down like hair. Like, you know when you cut your hair and then there's like hair on the ground, or like when you shave, there's like hair on your like razor and stuff. It's like that. That's this stuff. That's the static grass. Because I didn't use static applicator for it. But I also didn't use static applicator for the AK stuff either. I literally just applied it. I dropped it on. Sorry, I painted it with the surface with I think just Mod Podge or like canvas sealer. Canvas sealer is a good secret for a lot of things, like putting in your own windows for model kits. It's clear, it goes on clear. It's like Mod Podge, but it dries quicker, and it's not like jelly, but it's thicker. Because Mod Podge can be watery sometimes, and that sucks. Then you have to buy a new one. But canvas sealer always stays jelly. Anyways, I use that for a lot of stuff. But yeah, so I used it for the base. I painted it on where I wanted it, and I just dropped on the grass, and I tipped it over, tapped it in here to get all the excess out, and it stood up perfectly, just like real grass, and it looks wicked. I don't know why this is so off center. But yeah, it worked really, really well, and I'm super impressed with it. And yeah, so if you're even if like you have never done a diorama before, this is good stuff to get, because I don't really do that many. I also made this tree. It looks a bit funny from the back, but I'm not focused on the back because it's cut off, right? So I didn't bother adding more. But I made it out of wire. Like, you just twist wire up, and then you get, I think it's fiber paste, golden fiber paste. Mm-hmm. My dad watches Boomer Diorama, and he got the idea from him. We actually got some, and it works well. You have to build it up a lot. I should have added more wire to build it up more. Here is the golden fiber paste, actually. Really good stuff.
It's like paper mache, but finer. And
I would open it, but I feel like I'm going to spill it everywhere, so I'm not going to do that. It's really thick. It's like a thicker Mod Podge, but it's also like it has fiber in it, obviously. Yeah, paper mache. Anyway, so I built that up, and then this is all craft paint. Everything you see on here is craft paint.
Show it from the good side.
Well, yeah, I was just showing the tree, like the wires and stuff.
Yeah.
And the smaller branches, I just stole them from Woodland Scenic's Fine Leaf Foliage. They had a bunch of trees in their stuff, or like a bunch of trees in that one series, and I just robbed the little branches that had some on it. I tried to get ones that are more bare, because that's what I was going for, kind of a more barren tree look. And then I added my own color, like I think it was Woodland Scenic's fine turf, like the turf stuff that you can sprinkle on.
Did you add any leaves or anything?
No, not any leaves, but just that fine, like, I don't know what you even call it.
It's like turf.
Yeah, like turf. Woodland
Scenics, or
I don't know which color I added, but I think it might have been the lighter shade, because there's different shades. Like, there's darker in there, and there's lighter up here and up here and up here. I was going for like a early fall kind of color scheme here. So that's what I did. I just applied that with like dollar store super glue. That's the best thing that you could probably use in this thing, because it dries like super quick and you don't have to mess around with it too much.
Doesn't fall off.
Yeah, especially for gluing on these branches, they're super brittle, and it is a pain in the butt to glue them on with like, it would be impossible to do with Mod Podge or anything else that dries slowly. You have to get it instantly on there. Yeah, so I was kind of, oh yeah, and the base is made out of just styrofoam. All of it. I just kind of did layers. Like you can see that it's lower from here and it's higher here because I was trying to replicate the curve of the road in the photo. You can kind of see it curves up as it goes up here. So that's basically why I did that. And then I just sanded it down. There was a lot of styrofoam particles that I probably shouldn't have breathed in, but it's fine. I will probably wear a mask next time, as I should be.
Did you learn another lesson?
I did. I've learned many. I just, yeah, in my one diorama, I think I filmed it. It was the Shelby Cobra diorama, the Targa Florio one where he was working on the Shelby Cobra. And I hydrocasted the curbs. I didn't do that with this one because I was like, okay, well, it's really messy, first of all, and second of all, I can just carve it out of styrofoam, and it worked great. All you need to do to make it look like a curb is just get like, I think it was just like this, like just thin cardboard, and I just crumpled it up like paper, and then it made the kind of a texture thing. So I just pressed it down into the curb area, and it worked.
Yeah. Some people use tinfoil for that, I think.
Yeah, or yeah, whatever is just hard and rugged, and you can. It's not. It's what do you call that? Like
texture.
Yeah, texture, and it's not symmetrical. Like it's I don't know what the
random.
Yeah, random. I added some like sand and stuff to blend it in. There's some moss here. I just added like a little bit of moss just to give some highlight to it. You know, there's some coarser like I think I used
sand.
Well, I used sand, and then there was thicker. What's that stuff that they use? Ballast.
Oh yeah.
Train ballast. I used that. Some little rocks and stuff just to give it more variation. For the tires, I dusted it up with just, I think it was AK weathering powder, but I just used the powder, so it's very important that you don't touch these wheels because it will just wipe off because it's just white powder or gray powder. This is just Tamiya Blackwash. I just layered it on, and I think I got craft paint, and I just I watered it down, and I just washed the car a few times because it was way too shiny and glossy, and it kind of looks like it on camera, but it's not. It looks more dirty now, which is good. I almost forgot to mention the underneath the grass, it's brown, right? You can see the dirt and mud. I also picked up from Daly's that same day. Where is it? I think it's up there. I think it's also from AK. Yeah, here it is. AK Dark Earth Diorama series again. And it's meant for like war game stuff, but you can use it for anything. And it shows on the side like some examples of it. It literally looks so good. Like here, I'll open it up a little bit. Like it looks like mud. And it's chunky, and it smells really bad, but it's chunky and stuff, and it builds up where you want it to build up, and it looks like exactly like mud. So that's a good thing that you should get if you're also starting, even for just like what I use it for, like dirt. It works amazing. But yeah, they also have asphalt and like a bunch of different other stuff for it. I didn't use asphalt because this is supposed to be a gravel road. That's why I did the gray around the wheels. But anyways, I think that's it for today's video. A bunch of, I don't know, this was supposed to be a quick build, and then I got kind of carried away, and then, you know, there it is.
That's what happens, models.
Yeah, because I found this photo. I'm like, because I was going to restore the Bugatti on its own, and it looked funny. Like it would have looked weird. And
this is cool too. It's a real story.
Yeah,
it's
a real thing. You can search up the video on YouTube. It's on YouTube, and it's called Chateau. It's called Chateau Thierry, France, 1920s hill climb race. Search that up, and then it'll say like archive and then some numbers, and it'll be a photo of like either this one or like this one or something. But yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.